Johnny Rock Show. Rockin' 101, the Rock Station.
Rockin' 101, the Rock Station. 9:10 on a Tuesday, Johnny Rock Show. Calling from Hollyweird, Bruce Campbell. How are you?
I'm doing weird. That's how I am. I'm in Hollyweird.
Well, I'll tell you what. So many guests today. You're the fourth guest of the morning, but I'm 3 for 3 on guests without a sense of humor. So I think we're going to turn the corner here, okay?
Yeah, let's fix that. What stiffs did you have before?
Oh, they're nice people, man. Mitch Albom.
Okay.
Mitch Albom, he sold 40 million books. I mean, and he's a radio icon. So he was great, just not funny.
Yeah, Mitch is a fellow Michigander.
Yes, he is. He was calling from Detroit. And decorated Navy SEAL, Jocko Willink. Most Navy SEALs aren't real cut-ups, you know. So you can't blame him.
I have played an ex-Navy SEAL on Burn Notice.
Yes, you have. And finally, Brandy from Storage Wars. She, too, didn't have a big sense of humor, but
wow,
that's okay.
Holy crap. Boy, you had the big ones today. I'm proud of you.
Well, we've only just begun. Coming up here in 20 minutes.
You are Johnny Rock, after all.
Yes, we have a founding member of Blue Oyster Cult coming up. But listen, let's get to your thing. Black Friday, your new movie. I love it. This is sort of a dark comedy. The timing is perfect. Tell us about Black Friday.
Black Friday is the ill-fated story of I play a loser manager of a loser Toys R Us type store that gets invaded by aliens on Black Friday. We are completely unprepared and ill-equipped, and wackiness ensues.
Wackiness ensues. So I remember they filmed Jingle All the Way, that Schwarzenegger thing here in Minnesota. And that was the last time I saw sort of a holiday themed. Well, there were no aliens, but this sounds original and fun, and that's sort of what we've come to expect from Bruce Campbell. I go back.
Well, look, this isn't too grim, you know. This is kind of fun. Horror comes in many shades, many colors, but it was kind of nice for this one. It's got sci-fi components, but on top of everything else, it's kind of funny, and there's actually some sociological components. That's a big combination of words there.
Yeah. So, what did you call it? Sociological component?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we're going to look for that. But, I was going to say, I'm old enough that I remember seeing The Evil Dead, and it was right, like a year and a half after Halloween, the original Halloween. But those were like slasher.
Yeah, it was right on the tails of it. John Carpenter was a big influence.
Yes, but, Evil Dead, it wasn't a slasher movie. It was sort of a thinking man's indie horror flick.
It's more, I would say it's more fantastical. I tell people who are a little concerned about what it's about, it's a monster movie. These monsters are conjured from an ancient book, and they're very unhappy about it.
Yeah.
And so, it's not a slasher. It's not a stalk and slash, as we used to say. It's not a guy in a mask. It's a sort of a demonic monster movie, and some hapless idiot named Ash has to try and save the day, and he doesn't really know anything.
Do you ever get tired of talking about it? Because I'm sure, it's with you forever.
Well, Ash did put my kids through some college, and it did put me, it got me into the business. So I can never really feel badly about the Evil Dead movies. And people always wonder why it's still around 40 years later. It's a very low-budget movie with a lot of rough edges, but it's actually a really well-made movie. Sam Raimi happens to be a really good director, so we lucked out in that respect, too.
Well, I like to call you a Renaissance man because you're making movies, you're acting, and you're a very accomplished writer. I mean, maybe not Mitch Albom accomplished, but you're a hell of a writer. Make Love the Bruce Campbell Way. I read that every night before I turn in.
Yeah.
Can
it's
you...
sort of what not to do, that particular book.
Well, listen. talk about your sense of humor. You've got enough to, make up for those other three guests right there. It's great talking to you. I wish we could talk all day. You have any time to do a podcast or something? We could sit down and talk for hours about just the Evil Dead alone and Black Friday, the new movie.
I think so, Johnny. We could spend some time having a sarsaparilla and kicking some ideas around.
A sarsaparilla. Wow. I don't think I've even heard that word since 1946. Well, look for Black Friday. It's going to be everywhere, streaming, correct? And maybe in select theaters, maybe so you can get.
It will be, yeah. It's the new form of distribution. It'll be in select theaters, and then you can stream it.
Right.
So stand by. It should be fun.
And they do that select theater thing, so you can still be up for an Academy Award. And the grapevine is saying Black Friday could be right there with House of Gucci this year. So
okay, cross your fingers, Johnny Rock. Cross your fingers.
Well, it's a movie called Black Friday. So before you go, I thought I'd throw in what could be the theme to the film. I don't know if you paid Steely Dan, but yeah.
See what you did there.
All right.
See what you did.
Hey, Bruce Campbell, you're a hero to us horror movie aficionados. Anytime you want to come back, you're more than welcome on the Johnny Rock Show. Okay, sir?
Thank you very much.
Wow. What a man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, there he goes. Yes. Bruce Campbell.
The Johnny Rock Show. Rockin' 101, the Rock Station.